So, Chapter 8 Introduction to Trigonometry. So, here first we are going to start with an example. Suppose the students of a school are visiting Qutub Minar. Now, if a student is looking at the top of the Minar, a right triangle can be imagined to be made as shown in the figure. Can the student find out the height of the Minar without actually measuring it? Here we are considering as a right triangle only. We are not going the shape or design of that one. You can see the diagram and you can make out that what is that there they are showing a right triangle, and including the height of the child there are also one more right triangle is there. So like that two right triangle you can see in the diagram. So with the help of the right angle triangle concept, we can find the height of the Minar. Send it. That means Qutub Minar, right? This concept we are using in which branch of mathematics means it is called a trigonometry. In the situations given above, the distance or heights can be found by using found by using some mathematical techniques which come under a branch of mathematics called trigonometry. I think the most awaited chapter from your side. Always you people are interested to learn about trigonometry only. So today we are going to start the same chapter trigonometry only. So we have seen that this is the new branch because trigonometry, the word is derived from the Greek words tri. If you see that you can divide in three parts. Tri means, as you know, that it is three. Gon means side only. Metron means measuring only. So three sides measuring, that is a triangle only, which is the three side figure. It is a triangle only. So trigonometry is the study of a relationship between the sides and angles of a triangle. So trigonometry is the study of a relationship between the sides and the angles of a triangle. We will study some ratios of the sides of the right triangle with respect to the acute angle called the trigonometric ratios of the angle. We will restrict our discussion to acute angles only, and we will also define the trigonometric ratios for angles of measure 0 degree and a 90 degree only. So here we are going to learn about which concept, trigonometry concept only. Trigonometry means a three side figure, that is for us a right triangle. It should be right triangle. As you know that in a triangle one angle is 90 degree, means naturally the other two angles sum equal to 90 degree only. See, all the angles of the triangle is equal to 180 degree only. One angle is 90 degree because we are dealing with the right triangle here. Right angle triangle, when we are learning, one angle is 90 degree only. So naturally the remaining angles sum is equal to 90. That means both are acute angles only. That is why we are saying here that acute angles, we are restricting our discussion to acute angles, and we also define the trigonometric ratios for angles measure 0 and a 90 degree only, right? Okay. So the most important property we have to learn here is trigonometric ratios. It is ratios only. So ratios means numerator by denominator we will get. Before that, we should know some idea how it will be. Let's see this one. A right triangle is drawn there. A right angle triangle is drawn there. Right angle triangle is drawn means angle B is marked as 90 degree only, right? So triangle ABC, angle B is 90 degree. Naturally, angle B is 90 degree. You know the name of AC, isn't it? Very well, you know. What is the name of AC? It is hypotenuse. Now, with respect to A, we are telling AB as adjacent side. With respect to A, we are talking here, right? So, with respect to A, the side is adjacent to angle A. Similarly, the with respect to A, which is BC, BC is opposite side. So these three names you should know. What are the names? One is hypotenuse that we have already studied. One is adjacent side, one is opposite side. Now with respect to A we are talking. So with respect to A, the side AB is close to angle A, so it is adjacent side. Similarly, BC as a side, it is just opposite to A, right? So that is why side opposite to angle A is written. So now I'll go the explanation here. So let us take the right triangle ABC. angle CAB is an acute angle, right? Because we know that we already told this point, angle B is 90 degree. Naturally, A and C are acute angle only, right? So A is the first consideration. A is an acute angle. Now, note the position of BC with respect to angle A. It is called opposite side. I clearly told, right? AC is the hypotenuse. No, everyone knows that one because the side opposite to 90 degree, it is hypotenuse only. So side AB is a part of A only. We call it as it is adjacent to angle A. I told already that this is close to A. So it is written here that it is a part of A. So we call it as a adjacent angle, adjacent side to angle A only. If these three names, if you know very well, which is the meaning of opposite side, which is the meaning of adjacent side, and which is the meaning of hypotenuse, all these idea you are having, then trigonometry, it is very easy to learn also. So with respect to A, we have learned which is the adjacent side, which is the opposite side. Now we can go for the next point only. The position of sides change when you consider angle C in place of angle A. Okay, so the position of sides change when you consider angle C in place of A. Naturally, when the position of angle A is changed to angle C. So, what are the changes happen in the diagram? Let us say hypotenuse, there is no change. Why? Because we know that the side opposite to angle B, that is 90 degree, is called the hypotenuse. But with respect to C, which is the opposite side now, is AB is the opposite side, the side opposite to C. Now, which is close to C, side is CB or BC, we can say. So, that is called adjacent side. So, the words are same only. Which are the words we have learned here? Adjacent side, opposite side, hypotenuse. The words are same, but what happened to here? With respect to angle, the sides are changing except the hypotenuse. Clear now? So this point is clear now. The position of side change when you consider angle C in place of angle A, right? The position of angle C, the position of sides will change with respect to the angles. Now we changed A to C, so the sides name changed. But name changed, but the concept is clear. One is opposite side, one is adjacent side. Okay. This is the most important topic, that is we are going to learn here. Let us see the trigonometric ratios of angle A in right triangle ABC are defined as follows. See, we learned that ratio only, the word ratio is the, so it's already know that numerator by denominator only we should write, right? So here we are going to find what is the ratio when we are taking opposite side with respect to hypotenuse. What is the name of the ratio when we are taking adjacent side with respect to the hypotenuse? Similarly, opposite and adjacent also we can make it a ratio there, right? So these three ratios you should have an idea. Which are that one? First we are considering opposite side with respect to hypotenuse, then adjacent side with respect to hypotenuse, then opposite and adjacent we are considering. So three way we are arranging these ratios. So that is called the trigonometric ratios. Let us see that one. Sine of angle A. Remember, listen, all you have to do very carefully this chapter. One of the good chapter also. At the same time, starting you may feel little bit difficult. Otherwise, it's a good chapter only. Sine of angle A. What is the meaning of sine of angle A? Means it's a ratio only. How the ratio will be taken? Opposite side to the angle A with respect to hypotenuse. See here, A is the, so here also we are having A. Now, which is the opposite side with respect to A? With respect to A, the side opposite is BC. So, we have written here BC, and then hypotenuse, already we know that it is AC only. So, the first ratio we are studying here, what it is? Opposite side by hypotenuse. What is the name for that one? Sine of angle A. We are studying about sine of angle A only, right? Now, similarly, what is the next ratio? Adjacent side with respect to hypotenuse, which is the with respect to A only we are writing now, right? So, with respect to A, what is the adjacent side? It is AB only. So, AB divided by hypotenuse, that is AC. right? So what is the name? Cosine. Cosine of angle A. This is a ratio only. You have to learn the three names first. So the first one is sine. Now cosine we are learned. Now the last one, that is tangent. What is a tangent of angle A? What is the ratio name? That one, opposite side by adjacent side, right? So we are using here opposite side by adjacent side. So when we learned the name, I have already told, you must be familiar with which one? You must be familiar with the three names. What are that one? Opposite side, adjacent side, hypotenuse. By using this, what we have to do? What we have to do? It is first ratio is opposite side by hypotenuse. What is the name? Sine of angle A. What is the next name? Adjacent side to the angle A divided by hypotenuse. So cosine. Next tangent. Tangent means what? It is opposite side by adjacent. Or we have to learn six ratios. The first, second, third, if you learn, you can write very easily other ratios. Understood? These three ratios are very, very important. This is the basic one. So sine of angle A means opposite side divided by hypotenuse, which is equal to BC by AC. Second one is cosine of angle A, that is adjacent side divided by hypotenuse, it is equal to AB by AC. Next, tangent of angle A, that is opposite side by adjacent side, so BC by AB. Now the next name, don't confuse about the names and all. Listen first, then we can learn easily only. Cosecant of angle A. What is the name? Cosecant of angle A means 1 by sine, means reciprocal of the first. This is reciprocal of the first. So what will happen here? If it is the reciprocal, we are taken from this, means hypotenuse in the numerator and the opposite side in the denominator. So what is the answer? We are getting AC by BC with respect to the diagram. So what is the name here? Cosecant of angle A. Now what is the next name? Secant of angle A. This is the reciprocal of number 2. Which is the number 2? Cosine. Reciprocal means here we already have in adjacent side divided by hypotenuse. So when the reciprocal is taken, hypotenuse divided by adjacent side. So naturally you will get AC by AB. Now the next one is which one? Cotangent. Cotangent means the reciprocal of third. So what is the name? 1 by tangent. It is equal to adjacent side divided by opposite side. So if you learn the first three trigonometric ratios thoroughly, you can write the next. So I'll go back from the beginning. First, what is the concept? We must have a right triangle, right? Right triangle we must know, but then we know the name. Which are the three names we must learn? One is right angle, so opposite to right angle, that will be hypotenuse, right? Hypotenuse. After that, what we learn? Adjacent side as well as opposite side. If these three names, if you are sure, with respect to these three, we are going to learn the trigonometric ratios. The first ratio, that is opposite by hypotenuse. What is the first ratio? Opposite by hypotenuse. What is the name for this one? Sine, right? Next, what is the next name? Adjacent divided by hypotenuse. What is the name for this one? Cosine, right? Next is, what is the name? Opposite by adjacent. It is tangent. So once we learned this one, what is the next one? Reciprocal of this. Cosine. What is the sine cosine? Sorry. What is the reciprocal of sine? Cosecant. Cosine, what is the reciprocal? It is secant. Tangent, what is the reciprocal? Cotangent. Right? Now we got, once we learned this three thoroughly. See, I always told that first you write and learn all these three names many times. Learn it thoroughly. Then the next three names comes. What is the next three name comes? Cosecant, secant and cotangent, right? So the ratios, you may feel difficult for learning the names. There is a abbreviations are there, which is that one: sine, cos, tan. Cosecant became cosec, secant became sec or sec. Whatever you want, you can pronounce. The last one is cot. So if you go for the first, Names short form only we are taking sin, that is only sine. Cos, cosine became cos, tangent became tan, cosecant became cosec, secant became sec, SEC. Next, cotangent became cot only, this much. Right? So these are the abbreviations from the beginning. You can see that. So the starting letters became the names. What are the names? Sine, cos, tan, cosec, secant, cot A. So these are the six abbreviations. First, we have learned the full name: sine, cosine, tangent, cosecant, secant, and cotangent. You can go to abbreviation now. What are the abbreviations? Sin A, because with respect to A we are learning now. Sin A, cos A, tan A, cosec A, sec A, and a cot A. So these are the six trigonometric ratios names. The ratio is same. What is the sign? Opposite side by hypotenuse. What is for cos? Adjacent side by hypotenuse. What is for tan? Opposite side by adjacent. Learn thoroughly first three. Next, go for the next remaining three. Cosec became reciprocal of sine. That means hypotenuse by opposite side. Sec became hypotenuse by adjacent side. What is cot? It is became adjacent by opposite side. So the names once again, with respect to A we are talking. So what are the names? Sin A, cos A, tan A, cosec A, sec A, and cot A. Now, for remembering purpose, I have made it in this form only. You can follow this idea, then it will be easy. First, write what is the first three we have to learn. What is the first three? Sin A, cos A, tan A. One side you make it a box. Another side, what we should write? Cosec A, sec A, cot A. Because cosec and sin A are in a relation of reciprocal. Cos and sec are in another reciprocal relation. Tan and cot A is also having the reciprocal relation. So make a table all of you like this and make a practice of this. What we should write? One side we should write sin A, cos A, tan A. Next side what we should write? Corresponding with the sin A, what the same row, what we should write? Cosec, sec, and the cot. With respect to A, with respect to C, with respect to B, whatever angles we are getting, we can change that one, because we are learning with the A only, so we have written this one. Okay. Okay. Now what is the next step we have to learn? First, you have to learn the names, right? After learning the names, you should learn the formula. What is the formula? That one, sin A equal to opposite side by hypotenuse. Cos A equal to adjacent side by hypotenuse. Right? Next, tan A. Tan A equal to opposite side by adjacent side. Similarly, the other side. If you know this one, you can write easily for this because it's a reciprocal, right? Cosec means hypotenuse divided by opposite side. Sec means hypotenuse divided by adjacent side. Cot A means adjacent side by opposite side. So I think today you must learn these two tables first. What is the first table? Just a name of the trigonometric ratios. What is the next? With the formula. So first make clear about the names, then we go for the trigonometric ratios. So once again I'll read. Sin A equal to opposite side with respect to A is not required. We can write in a short form like this only. Opposite side by hypotenuse. Cos A equal to adjacent side by hypotenuse. Tan A equal to opposite side by adjacent side. Cosec A equal to hypotenuse by opposite side. And sec is equal to hypotenuse by adjacent side. And cot A, the last one, is adjacent side by opposite side. Okay. One more note for you. Cosec, sec, cot A are respectively the reciprocals of the ratio sin A, cos A, tan A. I have already explained this point A. So because while seeing this only you can make out. See this two box only sufficient. When sin we are writing opposite side by hypotenuse. What is cosec? It is opposite side by hypotenuse. That means, sorry, hypotenuse by opposite side. That means it's a reciprocal of sin only. Similarly with the other two ratios only. Now there is one more relation we have to learn. What is that one? Tan A and cot A, isn't it? Tan A and cot A also we can write in terms of sine and cos. See, what is tan A formula? We'll go back here. Tan A formula equal to, here we have written as BC by AB only, right? BC by AB. Let us see from here only. Tan A equal to BC by AB, right? I'm dividing BC with the hypotenuse AC. If I'm dividing numerator is AC, then the denominator also I should divide with the AC only. Now you go for this. What is BC by AC? What is it? It is sine. What is AB by AC? It is cos. So we started with the tan, right? So tan we got as sine by cos. Angle must be written, otherwise there is no meaning. So tan A means sine A. Don't confuse, I'll write A only. Okay. Tan A equal to sine A by cos A. Similarly, we can go for cot also. Cot, what we can write? It is AB by BC only, right? AB by BC. Again, we are dividing with the hypotenuse. So what happened here? It became AB by AC means it's cos. Cos became the numerator now. Cos A divided by sin A, right? So we got here cot in terms of sine and cos. Tan also we got. So now we'll go back here again the formula. Okay, tan A equal to sine A by cos A. I think it is clear now. What is cot A? The reciprocal of tan we already learned. So we can know that cos A by sine A. So we have learned some formulas today. The trigonometric ratios of an acute angle in a right triangle express the relationship between the angle and length of its sides only. Okay, so these are the things we learned here. So first one is just name you have to study. This is the first point you have to study according to me. Okay, next formula must be learned, right? The after that this third formula in terms of tan and cot we should write in terms of sine and cos. Next, what is the next one? Reciprocal, this fourth one, with this which I already explained. Sin A became 1 by cosec A, cosec A became 1 by sin A, cos A became 1 by sec A, and sec A became 1 by cos. Tan A became 1 by cot. Similarly, cot A became 1 by tan A. Okay. Now, what is another note here we are having? The symbol sin A is used as abbreviation of sine of the angle A. Sin A, don't think that it is a product of sine and the A. Sometimes children will read sin and all. No need of reading like that. Sine only read. Sine and A means it is not just taking the product. It is abbreviation of sine of the angle A. Similarly, everything. Cos A means cosine of angle A. Tan A means tangent of angle A. Sine separated from A has no meaning. Similarly, cos A is not the product of cos and A. Similarly, we have whatever we have told here, that is the same thing here also. So it is just we are writing sine A. Don't think that it is a product of sine and A. It is, what is the meaning of? It is a trigonometric ratio only with respect to angle A. What is that name? Sine of the angle A. Similarly, cosine of the angle A. When we are writing cos A. When we are writing tan A, what is the meaning? Tangent of the angle A. So there is no product and all. It's a ratio, and the name of the ratios are sin A, cos A, tan A only, right? So I think, okay. I think this is sufficient today for you because many names you have to learn today. So once again, I'll repeat what you have to learn today. First, it should be a right triangle, right? Then what is the names we have to remember? Opposite side, adjacent side, then Hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is a very familiar word. I don't think anybody is having confusion about hypotenuse and all. Now what is to be learned? The name of the trigonometric ratios. Name of the trigonometric ratios, you should make a table and first learn the three names: sine, cos and tan. Right? What is other names? Cosec, sec and a cot. What is the next step? The formulas. What is sine A? Opposite side by hypotenuse. What is cosec A? Hypotenuse by opposite side. So when you are learning the first one, you should learn these three first: sine, cos and tan. After that, you go for the remaining three because it's a reciprocal. Again, what is one more formula we have learned today? That is tan. Tan and cot also we can express in terms of sine and cos. What is tan A? Equal to sine A by cos A, and cot A equal to cos A by sine A. So when we are learning about the trigonometric ratio, it is the relationship between the angle as well as the length of the sides only. Now what a one more point we have told, it's a reciprocals. Which are the reciprocals? First learn sine, cos, tan. Then the other side cosec, sec, cot. So cosec, sec, cot are the reciprocals of sine, cos, tan, and cos, sec, cot are the reciprocals of sine, cos, tan only. So I think all the six ratios you have learned thoroughly. Okay. So with this, learn the formulas thoroughly, then only it will be easy for you. Okay. Now, one more I will give to you that work means the same ratios. Which is same ratios? We have written the formula for sine A, cos A, tan A, cosec A, sec A, and cot A. Where we have written in the beginning, I have written with the sides, right? So the same question we can go for sine C, right? What is sine of angle C? Sine of angle C, if you are taken, it is opposite side is AB and the hypotenuse AC. So the same formula you can try with respect to angle C only, right? So if you try that one, it will be helpful for remembering also. That is a homework for you. In a paper you practice that one, then the names and ratios will be remember. You can do easily the questions based on this. So with this, today's class I am winding up, and practice the questions thoroughly means all the formulas, four set of formula I already given to you, that you practice, then only the next class will be easy for you.